Hi, I'm Dalen, and welcome back to Book Club, the Song of Achilles. Hello, everyone. I am so sorry for the 2-week pause we had between first episode and this episode. I am really sorry about that. I was really distracted and preoccupied with finishing my cosplay for the past video that I just did, so if you haven't seen that, go watch it. And then I got sick, so that just wasn't great. But now we're back. We're back. Everything's gonna be okay. We're on our regularly scheduled program now. No more little hiccups, and we're just gonna continue. What actually is going on in these chapters? Actually, what is going on? 11 through 22 is what we just read. What? It's a lot. It's a wow. We just really jumped straight into things and into things that are happening, and I just, woo, it is crazy. Let's talk about it. Real quick PSA, I just wanted to let you know that I am changing book club to be 1 book per month. So obviously this month of July, we're reading the Song of Achilles. And next month for August, we will be reading From Blood and Ash. So just giving everyone a heads up so you can prepare that for August, that's the book we will be reading. Okay, anyway. Immediately. Wait. Chapter 13. Immediately, THETIS kidnaps Achilles. What? Why? Because he's a little queer? No. We know that's not why. Well, I'm sure maybe actually it's one of the reasons why, but not the reason why. We couldn't have just a moment of peace. As soon as things went well, specifically for Patroclus and having a home and a life and a passion and a boyfriend and things were okay and he felt nice and comfortable, someone kidnaps his boyfriend. And not only someone, the boyfriend's mother, who hates him. Not one moment of peace. I couldn't just sit and relish with them. Not even for one chapter. Not even one chapter did we get a moment of peace with them being together. They get together and then the next chapter, they get summoned back to Thea. And now he's kidnapped. Brother. Time folded in on itself, closed over me, buried me. I slept little and ate less. Grief pinned me to the bed like an anchor. It was only my prickling memory of Chiron that finally drove me forth. You do not give up so easily as you once did. And Peleus? Whew, I forgot how to properly pronounce their names, because when I read the book in my head, I don't properly pronounce their names. Wait, I immediately forgot it. Peleus! Okay. Peleus is so sweet and gives... I was gonna call him Achilles. Oh, what is going on? And gives Patroclus the money and location of Achilles. And it's just a really sweet, wholesome moment. I love Peleus. He is such a great man. He's just if you don't want to go to war, there's other wars. If you want Patroclus by your side all the time, fine. You want to go save your boyfriend? Here's the exact location. Oh, I love him. When he introduced himself as the son of Chiron, I was kicking my feet. I love it. I miss Chiron already. I know we're not gonna see him again. I know we aren't. Okay, I was really, I love him so much, and I can't even speak. I'm that depressed about it. Several things happened at once then. Achilles, for it was Achilles, dropped Deidameia's hand and flung himself joyously at me, knocking me backwards with the force of his embrace. I love them so much. I love how in love they are with each other. Instantly, as soon as the dance is done, Achilles flings himself and immediately is like, my mother, it wasn't me, I didn't want to go. Oh. They haven't seen each other in, I think, 2 months. I didn't really get this whole conversation because I didn't get the conversation where, you know, Achilles is like, my husband has come for me, I must leave your court. And Deidameia is like, no. Ew. Disgusting. Get this dank bitch away from him. Just kidding. She's fine. She's actually kind of sad. I didn't get that. I mean, I got that Achilles was in a dress. I just guess I didn't really fully understand that he was like fully cross-dressing and was like hiding as a woman, because I just genuinely didn't think that was something that would work. But he was. He's like, yeah, my husband has come to collect me. I must leave your court. And if motherfucking Deidameia just shut her fucking mouth. I swear to God, if she just didn't say anything, in my opinion, none of what is about to happen would have happened, right? Because let's just say, right, that they left right now. Patroclus and Achilles leave right now to go back to Thea. Oh, I guess, I was gonna say because Odysseus and, I forgot, I'll find his name again, the other one, are on their way to wherever they are. Where are they? Scyros? Scyros? Scyros. Scyros. Scyros? You're lying. Scyros? Scyros is where they are. Odysseus and what's-his-face are on their way to find Patroclus and Achilles on Scyros. So if they had left right now, they would be like 2 passing ships in the night. And perhaps they just would give up their search for Achilles. I doubt it. Fucking Odysseus is some kind of freak. I'll talk about him more in a second. He gives me the heebie-jeebies. And I don't know that much about Greek mythology. Is he the villain? Is Odysseus gonna be like the reason that like that things happen that I don't like? Because he feels like the villain. I don't like his vibe. He gives me the heebie-jeebies. I don't trust him. I don't like it. It makes me icky. On the other little side note, I am very excited to see the Odysseus movie that is coming out very soon. I am excited, and I will be going to see that. But I'm thinking of them as 2 different people for this. But of course, Deidameia outs him because she's a fucking brat. And it's my husband. I don't know. Her attitude, and Patroclus even describes her having this full of herself kind of way of carrying her self. Deidameia and Achilles forked.
Girl, what the fuck is you talking about?
Hello? Oh my God. Are you joking me? For serious? Oh! Poor Patroclus. When I was reading this, I wrote on the page, poor baby. That's so... And then she's pregnant! Oh my God! How could you? Oh! Of course she's pregnant. Of course she's pregnant. Because why wouldn't we make things as complicated as possible? Why would we not make things as complicated as possible? Of course now Achilles has a son. They confirm that it's a son. You're joking. I can't believe this. And I know, like, sex to them is not really how it is nowadays, kind of thing. Like, it's like important, but it's not as, like, I don't know. They treat it very differently, so it's like, why? I hated it. I hate that. And Patroclus. My chest felt hollowed and eggshell thin. Enough. Perhaps I said it. Perhaps I only thought it. I let go of Achilles' hand and strode to the door. I love how much they love each other and know each other. Even though Patroclus is very upset with Achilles for sleeping with Deidameia, he knows that after he leaves the room, he's gonna chase after him. He knows, and is obviously hoping and is expecting him to. And I just love, like, it's the same, with Achilles waiting for him and Patroclus leaving to go to Chiron with him. It's just, they love each other so much. And I love the way they love each other. And they know each other so well. Oh, Lord have mercy. She led the girl to my room. She made me. I did not want to. My mother said, he was stumbling over his words. She said that if I did what she said, she would tell you where I was. What had Deidameia thought would happen, I wondered, when she had her women dance for me? Had she really thought I would not know him? I could recognize him by touch alone, by smell. I would know him blind, by the way his breaths came and his feet struck the earth. I would know him in death, at the end of the world. Yeah, bitch, what the fuck did you think was gonna happen? That is really sad. Basically, I don't know how we can really say this, but basically Achilles was essayed, right? Not by Deidameia? I don't know. I can't say if it's because it's his mother that made him do it. Obviously, she wanted it, but did she know that he didn't want it? I don't know. But the bottom line is that Achilles didn't want to, and that's really fucked up. And I know it's different in this, like, you know, rape just happens. It's a very normalized thing in this. So it still is uncomfortable, and that sucks. And and obviously he knew that Patroclus was gonna know and be upset, and he doesn't want to upset him because that's his man. And that sucks, bro. I hate, And in that whole thing, not even just like, even taking away the essay, which is pretty much the biggest bit of it, in my opinion, she's now pregnant. That's like the worst case scenario. Because now there's a physical human being embodiment of the trauma that you just went through. Especially because Achilles is gay for Patroclus. He doesn't even like women, I think. Is this confirmed or denied? I'm gonna assume that they both don't like women. If I'm wrong, let me know. But I think they both don't really like women. So, like, it's of course it's all as complicated as possible. Of course it is. Oh, and him finding out that his mother didn't even tell Patroclus where he was. She essayed him and didn't even tell Patroclus where Achilles was, like she promised, because of course it's THETIS. She's a fucking bitch. THETIS, when I get my hands on you, I swear to God, let me at her. I don't care that she's like a nymph and whatever, like, don't care. When I catch this bitch, I swear to God. THETIS, when I fucking find you. When I find you, I swear
Ricky,
to God. I cannot
you, Ricky,
stand her.
Ricky, when I catch you, Ricky, when I catch you, Ricky.
Something shifted in me then, like the frozen surface of the in spring. I had seen the way he looked at Deidameia, or rather, the way he did not. It was the same way he had looked at the boys in Thea, blank and unseeing. He had never, not once, looked at me that way. Forgive me, he said again. I did not want it. It was not you. I did not like it. Hearing it soothed the last of my jagged grief that had begun when Deidameia shouted his name. My throat was thick with the beginning of tears. There is nothing to forgive, I said. They are so in love, and they just trust each other and love each other, and it's so pure and like full body and like all consuming, but not in that toxic kind of way. Like, they are just each other's person. Oh, they are just each other's person. I love them so much, and I love just how gentle and dear and sincere their love for each other is. It's so beautiful, and easy and simple and like all that the other wants. And I where are you, where am I gonna ever find a love like that? Oh my gosh. It's too much. And the king being like, oh, my daughter, your wife, is in her room crying, hoping that you would come console her. And Achilles is like, that's kind of crazy how she would think I would do that. And he just goes, yeah, it is. Ain't nobody give a fuck about Deidameia. Ain't nobody give a fuck about her, bro. Like, sucks. Damn, that bitch is crying. Oh, wow. It's so good. No one cares. I thought that was so funny. He's like, can my boyfriend stay? And the king's like, yeah, duh. Sure. More the merrier. Don't care. Oh my god. Oh, nobody gives a fuck about her. It's crazy. And you know what? It's because she's a woman. No one cares about women in this series. They just don't. Well, I mean, Achilles and Patroclus do. My precious baby angels, of course they do, because they're the best, and I love them. But besides them, obviously no one cares about women. The only reason people care about THETIS is because she's a demigod. If she wasn't a demigod, fuck THETIS, bro. They probably would have killed her ass. I'm not even lying to you. I mean, that's the only reason Peleus raped her, was to get a demigod son like Achilles. So, I mean, like, literally, no one would care if she was a human. So truly, it was not because of me that she took you? Deidameia was because of you, I think. He stared at his hands a moment, but the rest was the war. THETIS, bitch! When I catch you, I swear. When I find you, it's over for you. Oh my god. Okay, sure. THETIS kidnaps him because she doesn't want him to die at war. Sure, 100%. We all can agree with this sentiment. She essays her son because of his boyfriend? Are you joking me right now? I actually, like, oh, what? I hate her so much. THETIS and Odysseus are the fucking villains of this book. Are you joking? That's actually the most insane shit I've ever heard in my entire life. Actually, what the fuck? And I will say this a million times, I know that, like, sex and all that stuff is very different, okay? It does not make it okay for that to have happened. And I know they gotta just, like, brush over it and normalize it, but I will not. I will not. Deidameia was because of you, I think.
Huh?
What? Just for fun? Like, what? Like, she didn't know. Unless she had her fucking prophecy visions, I don't know. But how could she have known that Patroclus was gonna find him for sure? Because she wasn't gonna tell him where he was. Oh. Chapter 13. Perhaps she thought I hated her. She did not know that I almost asked him 100 times to be a little kinder to her. You do not have to humiliate her so thoroughly, I thought. But it was not kindness he lacked. It was interest. His gaze passed over her as if she were not there. Damn. I mean, hell yeah. Achilles' man shows up and he don't give a fuck about you. No one gives a fuck about Deidameia, bro. Oh my god. Her literally asking Achilles to his face, how are you? And he doesn't even hear her. He doesn't even hear her. And Patroclus has to bump him. They're sitting at the same table. Achilles' man show up. He don't give a fuck about nobody, dog. Oh my god. Doesn't even hear her and she's sitting at the same table as him. Patroclus literally has to bump him with his elbow and be like, the princess is asking if you are well. And he's like, oh, yeah, I'm fine. Wrap it up. I just don't Just don't anymore. That's so awful. That's the worst. If that shit had ever happened to me, I'm killing myself. Are you joking? Like, I would have to. That is so humiliating. Actually, if that ever happened to me, especially in front of other people, you would never be hearing from me again. And then Deidameia, you know, is having this conversation with Patroclus in the closet, being like, he didn't just sleep with me once, trying to, like, make him jealous. And Patroclus in his mind was like, yeah, it was twice he told me about it. He will not love you, and he never will. Oh my god, I love them so much, bitch. Get her ass! And then they sleep together. And they sleep together. What? Why? Huh? Ugh. The Greeks and their, like, weird shit with sex. Why? She lures Patroclus into bed with her, and he has sex with her to, like, try and make her feel better? I don't know. Like, make her... I don't even know why she would want that. You know? Like, if I found out that my boyfriend was gay, I would not then want to sleep with his lover and think somehow that would make... That makes no... Like, why on earth did that happen? What? And Patroclus is like, he even says, I don't understand what she wanted, I just know I didn't give it to her. Then that was all nothing burger. Why did we even do that? Why did she even want that? I don't understand. Maybe just like an ego thing. I think that's probably what it was, right? Like she thinks she's like super beautiful and can have whoever she wants whenever she wants it, right? So she just did this to make herself feel better, but it didn't make her feel better, so I just don't understand what she thought it was gonna do. It all makes no sense. Why did they do that? It's so weird. I don't know. It made me very uncomfortable. I don't really know what to do with this information. It was nothing burger. It doesn't help anyone at all. It probably actually made her feel worse. What do you want me to do with this information? Okay, like, why? What? Oh, all right, let's move on. Like, I don't, like, okay. Chapter 14. Odysseus is here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. And these bitches play the cruelest prank to get Achilles to out himself. They didn't want to just be like, Achilles, we know it's you, bitch. Like, take off the dress. It's fine. They startled him into thinking that someone was attacking in front of everyone. And then was like, hi, Prince Achilles. Bitch. That's so petty. There's no reason for you to have done that. Whatever. Oh, and obviously he knew it was Patroclus the whole time, which is so embarrassing. Could you imagine pretending to not be someone and they know exactly who you are? That's so embarrassing. I hate that. Chapter 15. I do not think I could bear it, he said at last. His eyes were closed as if against horrors. I knew he spoke not of his death, but of the nightmare Odysseus had spun, the loss of his brilliance, the withering of his grace. I had seen the joy he took in his own skill, in the roaring vitality that was always just beneath the surface. Who was he if not miraculous and radiant? Who was he if not destined for fame? I would not care, I said. The words scrabbled from my mouth. Whatever you become, it would not matter to me. We would be together. I know, he said quietly, but did not look at me. He knew, but it was not enough. The sorrow was so large it threatened to tear through my skin. When he died, all things swift and beautiful and bright would be buried with him. I opened my mouth, but it was too late. I will go, he said. I will go to Troy. So devastating. The prophecy is, 1, that if Achilles goes to Troy to fight in the war, he will become a destined hero. If he does not go, he will live a very meaningless life and basically lose all of his godly powers. But at the same time, if he goes to Troy and fights in the war, that will be the death of him. He will earn fame and glory, but will die with it. And he could not bear a normal, everyday life like the one Patroclus is destined to live, because he's not half god. That's like, there's so many layers to that, right? Patroclus, and I don't know if he's expressed feeling this way, but this is how I would feel, not being enough to save someone, you know? Like, Achilles, he's going to die. It's been told, it's set in stone. If he goes to fight in this war, he will die a young hero. Or he can not go. He can choose to not go. They're not going to hold him at gunpoint, you know? They don't have guns. They're not going to force him to go. The choice is his. So he could just not go and stay with Patroclus alive and well and spend a life with him. But that's not enough. Their love is not enough to save him. How awful. That would weigh in me so crazy. But it's also like, yeah, like, why be selfish? Like, no, a love can't be enough for anyone if you're not achieving, like, your dreams, you know? Like, I get that, but it's still like a hard pill to swallow, for sure. And he's gonna die. He's like, we're raising over the big thing here. If he goes, he will die. And he has to. He would rather die a hero than live a long, healthy, natural life with the love of his life, Patroclus. I don't know. That is so crazy to me. I get it. I do. I get it. I understand 100% completely. It's just a hard pill to swallow. Like, why is living a long, healthy life with me not enough for you to want to live? Ooh, bitch. That would send me into psychosis for real. Like, for real. That would fuck me up. Oh, but Patroclus is just so perfect for him, and he understands the way that Achilles feels and why he feels it, and so he doesn't fault him for that, and he is going to Troy with him. I mean, he has to because of the oath, but I'm sure he would go even if he wasn't, like, forced to, because I just don't think he would ever be without Achilles, even if he's literally going to watch him die. Bitch! This book. Hello? This book. Enough. Enough! He was spring, golden and bright. Envious, death would drink his blood and grow young again. Poor Patroclus. Poor Patroclus. He now, imagine knowing when the love of your life is going to die. And now he just has to sit with this. A long, healthy life he thought he was going to have with him. Especially because Achilles was like, I am going to be the first happy and famous hero. I am going to be the first because you are my reason. Uh-oh, not reason enough, because now he's going into his own death. Hey Achilles, remember when you just said like a couple chapters ago, but apparently fucking not. Ooh. And now Patroclus literally describes feeling like they had forever ahead of them, and now he's just counting down the minutes. Oh my god! Oh, it's so sad. And every time he sees him, it's just like, what? This soon I will not have this every day anymore. It's sad for the both of them. This really is just a tragic situation, right? Because Achilles, his whole life, the only reason he was born really was to become this famous hero. And he was gifted with these gifts of being amazing. And he takes great pride in that. He should. He's not arrogant. That's a good thing about him, which is a really hard thing to write in a character, is that he is confident and proud of himself and understands what he's capable of and is proud of it, but he's not egotistical or arrogant about it. Amazing. But then to know that if you don't walk into your own death, as a 16-year-old boy, by the way, if you don't go walk into your own death, you will live a dull, gray life. And then Patroclus, who has only known her, has never had a safe place, only has then found a safe place in Achilles, not just in environment, but in friendship and in love and in partnership, and it has given him everything he could possibly give, and to now know, as a 16-year-old boy, that he is going to die soon. Soon. And all of that is now going to go away. He will have no other reason to live. His only reason to live now was because of Achilles and was to be with him. God, Patroclus literally saying he has to fight off hysteria over losing Achilles and he's not even gone yet. Oh, wrap it up. That is so heartbreaking. That's so sad. I can't even imagine it. I have goosebumps all over my body. And this makes me a little suspicious. Because basically their plan is, he knows that he will die after he kills Hector. That's the kind of thing they're banking on, right? They know that as soon as Achilles kills Hector, he will die. Not how or why or what, but that's the chain of events that are going to happen. So he's saying this line, well, what if I don't kill him? Why should I kill him? He's never done anything to me. And he says that multiple times. And I'm kind of starting to think that he will do something to him. Does he kill Patroclus? Hey, wait. Does Hector kill Patroclus? Which makes or hurt him? Or does he strike Patroclus down and Achilles in a fit of rage kills him? Hey, I don't like this. Hey, what are we talking about? I have goosebumps all over my body. I don't even know if that's what happens. I'm just guessing. And I gave myself chills. Like I'm some kind of genius or something. Like, what? But he keeps saying he's done nothing to me. Why would I kill him? He's done nothing to me. Is he going to do something to him? Is he going to do something to him that makes him want to kill him? That's what I think. That's what I'm thinking. Is it hurting Patroclus? His fame must be worth the life he paid for it. She wishes to raise him herself. Achilles faltered before the look on the old man's face. The child will be a boy. She says, when he is weaned, she will claim him. Silence then. Closed his eyes. I knew he was thinking of his daughter, arms empty of both husband and child. I wish you had never come, he said. I'm sorry, Achilles said. Leave me, the old king whispered. We obeyed. He can only think of his daughter, arms empty of husband and child. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's so sad. I wish you had never come here. I know, they just fucked around in his face for no reason because hiding Achilles didn't even fucking work. Like, literally, fucked in their face for no reason. Oh, that's so sad. I feel so bad for them. The king and Deidameia. Her a little less just because her attitude's so fucking awful, but besides the point. Odysseus literally telling Achilles and Patroclus that he knows they fuck. And if they would only like one bed. Crazy. They do, okay? Yeah, they do fuck. So what? They like it. I think this is what I will miss. I think I will kill myself rather than miss it. I think, how long do we have? Heavy stuff. Heavy stuff there. Yikes. Patroclus is gonna kill himself after Achilles dies. Hey, honestly, not to be all like Romeo and Juliet about it, I think he should. I think he should. Hey, sue me. I think he should kill himself after Achilles is dead. Hello, it's, you know, Romeo and Juliet. Don't you love that kind of shit? Like, they're so in love that they just die. It's amazing, isn't it? I don't know. Again, what does he have to live for? Literally, the only purpose in life he's ever been given has been given him by Achilles. Once he's gone, what does he have? Not even a home. I mean, I'm sure Peleus would house him, but like, it's not his dad. He doesn't have any place there. He's not going to be prince. He doesn't have any life aspirations. He doesn't have any friends. Like, what else would he do? I think it makes sense for Patroclus to kill himself afterwards. Sue me. Sue me. I think that's chapter 16. It was the moment, perhaps, that our lives changed. He had chosen to become a legend, and this was the beginning. Even there, beneath the bright sun, I felt my skin go cold. He will not come home at all. But Peleus did not know this yet. Oh, bitch, here we fucking go. Here we fucking go. Wartime, yay! Patroclus has, like, no place here. And it is, I do think it's really sweet that Achilles is trying to, like, include him on things and be like, oh, well, what do you think? What's your opinion? Should we kill this guy? Should we kill this guy? Patroclus doesn't know. Patroclus knows nothing. He's just kind of like, okay. But I do think it's cute that Achilles just tried to include him on, like, their little war talk. I think that's sweet. But it's sad because now Patroclus has, like, no time with Achilles at all, and he's gonna die. So he's just wandering around like a ghost, not doing anything. The war couldn't be like a year from now. Like, they couldn't have just like a little like honeymoon kind of thing alone together before we went off and did this war thing. Like, it had to happen immediately. I saw them dreaming of the plunder they would bring home and the triumph. There was no such dream for us. As for the goddess's answer, I did not care. I would have no need of her. I did not plan to live after he was gone. It's kind of cute that Achilles asked his mother to protect Patroclus after he was gone. Why he still thinks she would ever do anything having to remix, hold on. Why Achilles thinks THETIS would have anything to do with Patroclus ever for any reason, I don't know. Where he hasn't gotten it through his skull that she don't give a fuck and will not have anything to do with him no matter what. Like, I don't know why he thought that there was a chance she would even say yes. Maybe just because he was gonna die. Maybe that's just because that was his dying wish. Maybe she would feel bad and do it. But she a bitch, bro. Fuck THETIS. Like, no, she's not doing that, unfortunately, baby. I'm so sorry. But hey, it's okay. It's okay, because you guys are gonna be Romeo and Juliet, and Patroclus is gonna die and you guys are gonna, like, live happily forever after in the afterlife together. Yippee! Ugh, I just love this whole paragraph a lot, so I'm just gonna read it. Finally, last of all, a long spear, ash sapling peeled of bark and polished until it glowed like gray flame. From Chiron, Peleus said, handing it to his son. We bent it over, our fingers trailing its surface as if to catch the centaur's lingering presence. Such a fine gift would have taken weeks of Chiron's deft shaping. He must have begun it almost the day that we left. Did he know? Or only guess at Achilles' destiny? As he lay alone in his rose-colored cave, had some glimmer of the prophecy come to him? Perhaps he simply assumed, a bitterness of habit, of boy after boy trained for music and medicine and unleashed for murder. Oh my god, what a thing to write. A bitterness of habit of boy after boy trained for music and medicine and unleashed for war. That's just one of those lines where it's like, someone needs a tattoo of it. Like, I'm not gonna get it. But it seems like it's so poetic and beautifully devastating. Such a line. Oh, I love it so much. I hate it. I love to hate it, actually. Rephrasing. Oh, I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to read it anymore. This is a prison. This is a prison and I can't escape. Chapter 17. I have absolutely nothing to say about chapter 17, apparently. I just flipped through my pages. Not one note, not one underline, not one highlight. I have nothing to say about 17, so we're moving straight on. Chapter 18. All these bitches do is like fuck around in Patroclus and Achilles' face for no fucking reason. They are trying to, because the wind's gone, right? Whatever. Okay, Artemis is mad for some fucking reason, and she stopped the wind. And so there's no wind, they can't sail to war. So they think that marriage will appease her. No, actually, they think it's gonna be a human sacrifice, but they are tricking everyone into thinking it's a marriage. So they ask Achilles to marry this girl, and Achilles has to ask Patroclus if it's okay for him to go marry this girl right now, which Patroclus lets him, obviously, because it will win him fame and status and hopefully help, you know, them get to this war that will also win him more fame and status that he has to earn to make his death worth it, because that's the price he paid for it. And then humans sacrifice the girl. They fucking murder her, this poor girl, for a human sacrifice to get the wind back. Of course it works, because they're fucked. And Achilles obviously didn't know, and now he's like tortured by, and feels like her death is on his hands, and he's tortured, and it's so, and then Patroclus has to like comfort him, and it's too much, it's so, why? These poor boys, all they want to be is gay and in love. That's all they want. Not all Achilles wants. Achilles does want to be famous more than he wants to be gay and in love, but whatever, we're not going to talk about that anymore. It's like, please, I know. This is just like a book of like, how many traumas can we collect before we die? Challenge! My next YouTube challenge, how many traumas can I collect before I die? Chapter 19. Patroclus almost dies from a fucking, like, what is it, sea snake or whatever, stupid shit, and Achilles kills it, and he's like, you didn't have to see it because I saw it and I'll be there to protect you. That makes me nervous. What is Patroclus not going to see that Achilles is not going to see either? Is it Hector? Tell me right now, don't. But we're kind of flying through these next couple of chapters because the war started, so there's not too much to talk about when it's like all blood and guts, you know? There's not a lot of like gay romance happening when there's like blood and guts around. So these ones there's a little less to say about this. Chapter 20. Patroclus just watching Achilles literally suit up for war and just thinking about how not even a week ago they were just two boys goofing around, feeling like they had the whole world ahead of them and just, you know, living really without too much of a care, and now he's going to war, which they know he will die at. That's so sad. They are 16, by the way. I highly forget the ages in this book because everything is so, like, weird with the way that they go about things with, like, sex and stuff like that. They are 16, 17. It's so... I don't want to do this no more. I learned to sleep through the day so that I would not be tired when he returned. He always needed to talk then, to tell me down to the last detail about the faces and the wounds and the movements of men, and I wanted to be able to listen, to digest the bloody images, and to paint them flat and unremarkable onto the vase of postury, to release him from it and make him Achilles again. God, I love them. Achilles is going off to a war that he's going to die at, and Patroclus does not obviously want him to participate in. And yet he sleeps during the day. He sleeps during the day because he knows that when Achilles comes back, he will need to decompress and talk about all the horrors that he had just faced, so that Patroclus can basically just kind of like take that weight off of him and make him Achilles again. I have nothing new to say about them. It's so... I don't know, dude. I'm so sick of this shit, actually. What do you mean they don't live a long, happy, healthy life together and get, like, married and love? And what do you mean? What do you mean that Achilles doesn't get to be the first happy and famous hero because Patroclus was the reason? What do you mean? Chapter 21. Patroclus asking Achilles to take the girl because obviously she was offered as some kind of prize, so she was going to be a servant by day and raped by night, because that's what they do to women in this book. And I'm not at all blaming what I say about that on the author. This is just Greek mythology. If any of you have ever read anything about Greek mythology, this is just how they treat women. This is just what they do. All the gods rape each other. Like, that's just how it goes, okay? This is not against the author. This is just how it goes. It's actually great in the way that she is able to write so accurately in the way that those stories are, you know? Like, and I said this in the first episode, the writing in this book is what makes it so incredible. It's the writing is the best part of this, I'm going to say. Like, over everything, over even the plot. Just the way it's so thoroughly and beautifully and accurately written is genius, insane. Like, actually the best thing. I love it. So I'm not at all saying that it's her fault when I say that kind of thing, that she wrote it bad. No, she wrote it amazing, actually. It's just the Greeks that are all, like, fucky-wucky on that, is what I mean. Anyway, Patroclus asks Achilles to take her so that they can save her from that fate, which she would have suffered. And that's just... they're the only ones that care about women. The two gayest guys here are the only two that actually care about women. Ain't that the motherfucking truth, I'll be honest. And they just keep saving as many women as they can, and they get a big giant tent. There's like 11 of them now, of these women they've saved from being raped by the other guys. Like, it's really, really sweet, and they're like teaching them Greek because they're hostages, you know? Like, they've killed their families, and so they only have each other. It's a fucked situation, but Achilles and Patroclus are being nice about it, even though Achilles was the one who probably killed some of their, like, family. So it's, in the situation that they're in, they are being sweet. At least Patroclus is. Achilles doesn't go around them, which rightfully so. He should not be around them. Obviously, he killed them, their families. But Patroclus is taking really great care of them. And I, again, love that fact. Like, of course, these two gay beaux are treating these women with the most, like, respect. Alrighty, our last chapter of this act, 22. I want to say and point this out, just in case Madeline thought this was going to fly over my head. Patroclus says, the Fates had said nothing about me and how long I would live. Wrong-o. Thetis, literally, when you went and had a conversation with her after you kissed Achilles the first time and he ran away, she literally said that you would die soon. Are we forgetting this fact? You can't pull the wool over my eyes. I clocked that shit so fast, I even wrote it on my page. I said, hold up. She did actually say something about it, and she said that you were going to die soon. Why did we forget this fact? I mean, I know it's because he's overwhelmed with the knowledge that Achilles is going to die soon. But baby, so are you. I'm hoping that it is not because someone else kills him, but because he kills himself after Achilles is gone. That's what I hope. Okay, I do. Sorry, I do. That's what I hope. It's cute, it's not cute. Okay, that's bad. It's Romeo and Juliet. It's not cute, it's not good, it's whatever. It is Romeo and Juliet. If Achilles has to die, Patroclus might as well go with him. Till death do us part, but death is not parting them. Okay? But hey, you can't slip that shit under the rug. I know it. I saw it. Thetis literally said that Patroclus was gonna die soon. You cannot fool me. Try the fuck again, bitch. I just wanted to point this all out. I wanted to point this out so we're all on the same page, okay? They can't get us. She cannot make a fool out of us. We know what's up. We will not forget this. We have to stick together in this, okay? We have to. We have to hold strong. We know this. Sometimes Patroclus wouldn't go to war. Duh, he doesn't know how to fight, but sometimes Achilles would ask him to go. And he would, because Achilles asked him to. Achilles wants him to watch him be beautiful. It's like showing your beautiful painting to your partner and be like, look at what I've made. Like, do you like it? But in this case, it's like, look at all these men I'm killing. Do you think I'm pretty? Kind of thing. It's silly in its own respect, but if we step outside of it, it's cute. Achilles wants Patroclus to be there and to show he's like a crow. Look at this shiny thing that I brought. Like, look at this look at this. Isn't it awesome? I did this. And Patroclus is like, yeah, you're doing so amazing, sweetie. Love you. Good job. So I think that's really sweet. And basically, Patroclus has just like an infinity, like Gojo's infinity circle around him, because anytime someone breathes near Patroclus, Achilles is killing them. He's untouchable. He's not even seen anyone try to attack him, not even seen anyone make eye contact with him. He's just in this protective bubble because Achilles is so on this shit that not even a breath can reach Patroclus. And I just love that. I'm eating that up. Yeah, protect your man. And he literally only has him there to watch him be awesome. Like, Patroclus isn't even there because he has to be. I mean, technically, yes, but they were letting him just stay at the camps. He didn't technically have to be in the actual physical war. He's just there to observe and watch Achilles. Because it's no fucking big deal that Achilles has to protect himself and Patroclus. Easy. No one poses big enough threat to hold all of Achilles' attention. That's so much aura. Achilles is just aura forming on everyone. That is so crazy. Oh, and again, this fucking line, we end on our final chapter of them confronting Achilles on when he's going to go kill Hector. And Achilles responds with, "Why would I kill him? He's never done anything to me." And that's literally where what our last chapter ends on. What is Hector gonna do? Hey, what is Hector gonna do? I know he's gonna do something, and I know it has to do with Patroclus, okay? I was just talking about Gojo's infinity around Patroclus. Oh, he's not gonna have it anymore. He's gonna be like fucking Toji, I know it. It has to do something with Patroclus. There's just no way. What is Hector gonna do? And Achilles is gonna get angry and kill him. That's what's good. And then Achilles is gonna die. And what is it? I hate this. It's bad. Not actually, but you know what I'm saying? Like, what is gonna happen? Oh God. And this is it, you guys. This is it. Next episode, when I see you next week, that's it. We will be discussing the end of the book. I can't believe that. This feels like, to me, it's going so much faster than The Long Game did. I don't know what it is about it. I know this book is technically a little shorter, but it feels so fast and there's too much. The only things that I think Hector's gonna do something that's gonna piss Achilles off enough to kill him. I think it's gonna happen to Patroclus. I think Patroclus is not gonna be able to kill himself because THETIS said he was gonna die soon in one of the earlier chapters, and I didn't forget about that. And so then we're never gonna see Chiron again. They're both never going to see him again. Oh God. Okay. Well, I will see you for the rest of the book. The next time we meet will be the end of it. You will read the rest of this. Before I see you next week. And then another quick thing, again, our book for August is going to be From Blood and Ash, so make sure you grab that. Obviously, we have next week's meeting, and we're not going to be starting that book until the first week of August, so you have some time, but I do just want to give you as much time as possible to be prepared for whatever you have to do to be in contact with that book. But yes. Okay. Please, 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 again, tell me all of your thoughts. Absolutely everything. What do you think about our chapters? What do you think Hector's gonna do? What did you feel about Deidameia? How are we getting Thetis buried into the ground? Like, tell me everything, all of your thoughts. Everything. I want to know. I will read and respond to everything. Please, 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 please tell me what you are thinking. I want to know. Okay. Well, I will see you next week for the end of this book. Okay. I love you. Have a good rest of your week, and I will see you next time for Act 3 of the Song of Achilles. Bye!